This is Super Metroid for the SNES, a retrospective. I remember playing this game during the GameCube era, probably almost 10 years since the game was released. I remember hearing good things about this game and initially found the game a bit slow, but slowly grew onto me. And eventually I did beat the game because I partially paid quite a bit for it back then. I think I got it from my favorite used item store, which I don't think exists anymore. I always remember that the label for this game had some glue residue on the bottom of it, unfortunately. When you start the game, you get a voice intro, which I think was always a treat for this era of gaming, because voiceovers were really rare, and they were quite storage expensive, so that's why it wasn't really included in a lot of games at this era. Anyone who has played this game probably remembers the first part of the game where you're investigating a base. Along the way you find some dead bodies, and eventually see a Metroid. Suddenly Ripley, I think that's the name, comes out and starts attacking you. I guess Ripley leaves you when your health is low and you must escape the base, which is going to explode for some reason in under a minute. This part is a good way to understand the movements and mechanics of the game. You eventually head to a planet, I think it's called Zebes. I'm not sure why you just go to this planet, but you just do. I don't think they really explain it. So, Metroid games are basically you go around fighting bosses and getting power-ups. Whether it's more rockets or a different type of ability, that's part of the charm. With new abilities, different parts of the planet become accessible, so there's quite a bit of backtracking in this game. Overall, graphics are pretty good for this game. Also runs at a solid frame rate, which is probably really important for an action game like this. Controls are tight and still is a solid game even to modern standards, I feel. I would give this a 8 out of 10.